Salome, what a woman, what a part. Innocent body and a sinful heart, inflaming Herod's lust, but secretly loving a holy man. No one could play like I can.
Well, I had nothing urgent coming up. I thought I might as well skim it. It's fun to see how bad writing can be. This promised to go to the limit.
There's so many great scenes I can't wait. A boiling cauldron of love and hate. She toys with Herod till he's putty in her hands. He reels tormented through the desert sands.
It sure was a real cheery setup. The wind wheezing through that organ. Max shuffling around and a dead ape dumped on a shelf. And her staring like a gorgon.
They drag the Baptist up from the jails. She dances the dance of the seven of Herod says, I'll give you anything.
Time for some comedy relief. The guy with the baby casket must have seen a thing or two, that chimp. Shame it was too late to ask it.
Have you got to the scene where she asks for his head? If she can't have him living, she'll take him dead. They bring in his head on a silver tray. She kisses his mouth. It's a great screenplay.
It got to be 11. I was feeling ill. What the hell was I doing? Melodrama and sweet champagne. And a garbled plot from a scrambled brain. But I had my own plot brewing. Just how old is Salome?
16.
I see.
Well?
It's fascinating.
Of course it is.
Could be it's a little long. Maybe the opening's wrong, but it's extremely good for a beginner.
No, it's a perfect start. I wrote that with my heart. The riverbank, the Baptist, and the sinner.
Shouldn't there be some dialogue?
I can say anything I want with my eyes.
It could use a few cuts.
I will not have it butchered.
I'm not talking limb from limb. I just mean a little trim. All you need is someone who can edit.
I want someone with a knack, not just any studio hack. And don't think for a moment I'd share credit. When were you born?
December 21st. Why?
Sagittarian.
Uh-huh.
I like Sagittarians. You can trust them.
Thanks.
I want you to do this work.
Me? Gee, I don't know. I'm busy. I just finished one script and I'm about to start a new assignment.
I don't care.
I'm pretty expensive.
Oh.
I get $500 a week.
Don't you worry about money. I'll make it worth your while.
Well, it's getting kind of
Are
late.
you married, mister?
The name's Gillis. Single.
And where do you live?
Hollywood. Aldonito Apartments.
You'll stay here.
I'll come back early tomorrow.
Nonsense. There's a room over the garage. Max will take you there. Max!
Yes, madame.
Take Mr. Gillis to the guest room. We'll begin at 9. Sharp.
like it.
I made the bed up this afternoon.
Thanks. How did you know I was going to stay?
There's soap and a toothbrush in the bathroom.
She's quite a character, isn't she? That Norma Desmond.
Once you won't remember if you said Hollywood. Hers was the face you'd think of, her face on every billboard. In just a single week, she'd get 10,000 letters. Men would offer fortunes for a bloom from her corsage or a few strands of her hair. Today, she's half forgotten, but it's the pictures that got small. She's the greatest star of all. Then you can't imagine how fans would sacrifice themselves to touch her shadow. There was a Maharaja who hanged himself with one of her discarded stockings. She's immortal, caught inside that flickering light beam is a youth which cannot fade. Madame's a living legend. I've seen so many idols fall. She's the greatest star of all.
When he'd gone, I stood looking out of the window for a while. It was the ghost of a tennis court, with faded markings and a sagging net. There was an empty pool where Clara Bow and Fatty Arbuckle must have swum 10,000 nights ago. And then there was something else. The chimp's last rites. As if she were laying a child to rest. Was her life really as empty as that?
Every movie's a circus on the wire without a net.
Coffee.
I'm up too early, shooting at 7. I gotta go.
Movies.
What's wrong?
Can't get a screen test. Don't you hate it when a yes man says no?
Movies.
Good part.
I'm a policeman. Hands up, punk, that's all I say.
First time you worked on the lot there.
I must say RKO, R-O-K.
Movies.
That
Then what?
He pressed a button, out of the wall fell a four-poster bed.
Movies. Busy?
They shot my screenplay.
Isn't that great?
No, they shot the thing dead.
Every movie's a circus on the wire without a net.
Lonely.
That's how I'd like it.
Can't you be nice?
Why, we're not on the set.
Movies.
Hey, Joe. What are you, slumming? Here for a meeting this time of night.
Movies.
Yeah, it's some studio smartass. You know I'm famous for being polite.
Movies.
Guess what? I'm getting married. Congratulations. She'll be right back.
Movies.
The fact is, we were just leaving. She's been stood up by some uppity hack.
Movies.
Married. Huh, who would have thought it? Why don't you look happy? Come on, be brave. Oh, it's this movie I'm shooting. You first assistant. More like a slave.
Every movie's a circus.
But this is a circus movie as well.
Movies.
Problems. Nothing but problems. Animals, actors, two kinds of hell.
Every movie's a circus on the wire without a net.
Well, hello, Mr. Gillis.
You two have met? I'm the uppity hack. And she's the studio smartass.
What's going on here?
Artie, we're calling you back.
I just reread Blind Windows. It needs some real reworking, of course. If we fixed up the opening.
Call up the Wrangler and pay off the whore.